Hi, so today I decided to make this video just to talk a little bit about how these algorithms that we learn in my channel, in our channel actually, so how they work in the real life. So let's see a problem of Codeforces, I think context 1557. So let's start. So Alice has a grid with 2 rows and n columns. So 2 rows and columns. She fully covers the grid using any dominoes of size 1 by 2, for example, 1 row and 2 in the column, but it could be 1 column and 2 rows occupying for this domino, and we would have really n dominoes filling all the grid. Alice may play them vertically or horizontally, and each cell should be covered by exactly 1 domino. Now she decided to show 1 row of the grid to Bob. So we're going to help Bob to find how the grid looks like. So the input, we have the test cases. In the first line, we have an integer n. So let's just code here. So we have n in the first line. Let's continue here. The second line of each test case consists of a string s of n characters. So we declare a char, like it can be our string, of n characters. And for int I equals 0, we can read our char, yeah. So, all right, so this first part, okay. And the problem asks, they say, so each character, it's going to be L for L, left, right, up or down, represent the left, right, top, or bottom half of a domino, respectively. So this string represents one of the rows of the grid. So here there is a constraint, and it's very important for the problem. So output, for each test case, we have to output one string. So if you read carefully this problem, it basically says that we have 4 test cases. So we have 1 character, in this case U, we have 2 characters, in this case LR, we have 5 characters. And in this problem basically says for we to find the inverse. For example, if it's given U, you just have to give D. If you're giving LR, you have just to repeat, because actually according to the constraints we can't have an R and after an L in this position here, right? So you're just going to have to repeat the same. So it's very, very simple. And the unique things that we can change, for example, if it's given a U, of course we have to put a D because it's going to be down. So the problem has a trick here that it gives the first row, if we read carefully, it gives us the first row here. Bob figure out what the other row, so it's given 1 row. So the unique thing that's going to change if it's down or up. So let's continue here. So in this case, we need our 1 character for the answer with n characters also. So here, a very good practice is to put a test here, and also this command here for the test cases, to read the test cases, and for each test we have this function here to apply. So if our character, for example, so let's copy this. So if our character s of, for example, I equals R, what's our answer is going to be? Our answer in the position I, in the same position here of these R, will have the same thing. So here, so I'm sorry for any noise that it happens. So there is seems a construction thing there. So here we have our left, and the answer has to be actually the same thing here. And continuing, so we just have this if here, and also this if here. So if it's an up, it has to give the counter, which is a down, and if it's a down, it has to give us an up. So it's the easiest ever. And of course, we have for int I equals 0, I smaller than n, I++, and of course we print our answer, which is going to be in this format. All right, I think we should put here because it has to be together, everything. So it's not good to put this way. Sorry for the noise again, but whatever. So let's put here the end line and let's compute let's see if the algorithm works here. So let's put here. So let's see. So let's see if it computes for the first case. So let's put here and just copy here. All right. So we've got this DLR. So let's see. DLR. Oh, all right. It seems to be correct. So, and actually, I have this available in my GitHub, so I invite you to go there, and the link is in the description. So this was, I think, probably the easiest Codeforces ever. So maybe we talk more about these Codeforces problems because it seems really interesting. That's my vision about it, the contest.